Welcome to the League of Nerds comic book segment number 27. I'm John Cooney, here to talk to you about comics released the 8th of August 2012. Starting with DC's Batgirl number 12, Batgirl battles Batwoman, and Nightfall strikes. We've also got Batman number 12. It's the epilogue to the Court of Owls, and the next major storyline begins. And we've got Batman and Robin number 12, the finale of the fight with Terminus. We've got Before Watchmen, Ozymandias number 2. Now, when I talked about this book last month, I discussed how I was excited, in this case, for the artist that was being paired with this title, Jay Lee. And now that I've seen the artwork, I'm even more excited for the next issue. And I'm not alone. This has been a visually stunning book that looks at the motivations and background of this key figure from the Watchmen series. We've also got Ravagers number 4. Betrayal, revelations, blood, and death come to the group as some find themselves powerless against the horrific powers of Brother Blood. Ridge is prepared as a blood sacrifice to indoctrinate the newest member of Brother Blood's cult, and not everyone will survive this fatal encounter. We've got Suicide Squad number 12. The squad's traitor is revealed, and Basilisk takes the fight to Amanda Waller's home turf. We got Superboy number 12. There's a monster hiding in the shadows of New York after dark, and she set her sights on Superboy. But her interest in him is more complicated than it seems. And Superboy's just starting to figure out what it means to have friends. And does he have good judgment to pick the right ones, or is he destined to run with the wrong crowd? From Marvel this week, we've got Avengers Assemble number 6. Thanos is claiming Earth as his own, and the Avengers and the Guardians of the Galaxy team up to bring the Mad Titans some cosmically charged pain. We got Daredevil Annual number 1, picking up from last month's Fantastic Four Annual. The return of a menace from the past sets Daredevil, Doctor Strange, and the Clandestine on a collision course, continuing later in this month's Wolverine Annual number 1. We've got Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe number 2. What if everything you thought was funny about Deadpool was actually just disturbing? What if he decided to kill everyone and everything that makes up the Marvel Universe? And what if he pulled it off? Would that be fun? The Merc with a Mouth takes a turn for the twisted in this weekly horror comic. We got Fantastic Four 609. The Defenders from the future hope to set out on an adventure of a lifetime, and only the Fantastic Four can help them get there. We got Gambit number 1. In this all-new ongoing series, Marvel's premier thief sets his sights on his biggest score yet, and he may just end up over his head. It's going to take more than just playing cards and Southern Charm to get out of this one. We got Incredible Hulk number 12, Hulk vs. Wolverine, Hulk vs. The Thing, the conclusion of Stay Angry. What devious plan has Banner been up to? It's revealed here. We got Mighty Thor number 18, 50th Anniversary Thor Special. The darkest time in Asgard's past is revealed, a history so dark it was seared from the pages. We got New Avengers number 29, an Avengers vs. X-Men tie-in. They gather to stop the horrors of the Marvel Universe before they happen, but the secret group known as the Illuminati failed to stop the Phoenix time and time again. They come together one last time, but will it be enough? We got Scarlet Spider number 8, The Second Master, part 2 of 3, Texas Twister, Shooting Star, Red Wolf, Firebird, Living Lightning. The Southwest's greatest heroes, the Rangers, are in Houston to take down the Scarlet Spider. Has Scarlet Spider gone from Houston's newest hero to Houston's most wanted? We got Sensational Spider-Man 33.1. I talked about this series last week with Peter Parker, but they're celebrating 50 years of the great responsibility of his great powers. This Spider-Man 50th Anniversary series collects untold stories from Spider-Man's history. We've got Space Punisher number 2. This book is exactly what it sounds like, and in this issue we get Punisher versus the Hulk in space. We've got Spider-Man number 4. Can the Spider-Man stop Mysterio? Peter Parker comes face to face with the family he never had in one of the most powerful moments in the lives of both Spider-Men. Got X-Men Legacy number 271. Cut off from the world she knows, Rogue struggles to survive in an alien landscape. From Dark Horse this week we've got Massive number 3. In a remote village, the crew of the Capitol, on the run from Siberian pirates, reconsiders their core mission as pacifists and conservationists. In this unpredictable and often violent world, should they be more? Narratives and storylines converge as the past catches up with the present. In a quiet, unassuming Unalaska, USA, a new mission is forged. From Valiant Comics this week, we've got the debut of Archer and Armstrong number 1. Obadiah Archer was born and raised to cherish 3 things above all else: the faith of his parents, the love of his 22 brothers and sisters, and his lifelong mission to defeat the ultimate evildoer. Now, after years of training, Archer has been dispatched to New York City to root out and kill the infamous Great Satan. Unfortunately, dying has never been easy for Archer's target, the hard-drinking, 10,000-year-old immortal known as Armstrong. Together, this unlikely pair of heroes is about to stumble headfirst into a centuries-old conspiracy that will bring the whole of ancient history crashing down on modern-day Valiant Universe. In trades this week, we've got O.M.A.C. Volume 1, Omactivate. Collecting the entire 8 issues from the New 52 series, Kevin Coe must learn the ground rules of his relationship with Brother Eye. Don't miss O.M.A.C.'s battles with Checkmate and their lethal Bio-Gators. From Marvel, we've got X-Factor Volume 14, Super Unnatural, collecting X-Factor 224.1 and 225 to 228. X-Factor Investigations has been taking on stranger and stranger cases lately, but when an eerie sighting leads the group to the hometown of its leader, Jamie Madrox, they stumble into an even bigger mystery that they couldn't have imagined. As they work to uncover deadly secret behind Bloodbath, their own secrets threaten to tear X-Factor apart and will ultimately claim the life of a team member. Well, that's it for me. A lot of great books out this week. Again, as usual, plenty more that I didn't get to cover because of time, but be sure to check with your local comic book shop and see all the great books that are out this week. These are the ones that I'm interested. There may be several others that you're interested in, so be sure to check those out and let me know what you're reading. You can check in with me on my comic book blog, he'sgotissues.com. Tell me if there's anything I'm overlooking or should be reading, and you can check out what I'm reading as I read it there. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.